Man, it's OG Drip, man. This channel where we talk about the spiritual truth and how to utilize energy on a day-to-day basis, man. For some reason, they won't let me do it horizontal, so they want to mess up the quality of my video before we even get started, man. So let's go ahead and get right into it, as y'all can see by the title of that video. You know what I'm saying? CEO of Twitch showed up and showed his tail. You get what I'm saying? When it get down to this, man, we got to realize exactly what the game is. It just shows you who they want to put in front, why they give so many problems to the people that's in the league, and it show you how they want to be selective. What's good, eh? You already know they want to be selective on who they pick. So they want to put people in certain positions that they know they could control or, create narratives also of. So when they see that you ain't going, it get a little different. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes out of this. This just showing us worldwide of how racist people could be actually be. You know what I'm saying? It is messed up because you would think, going throughout all these times and all this stuff here, you would think people would be getting along. But no, it's people that's like, they like tribal. They like stuck in tribalism through their own way. So they look at people and they look at it from a colonizer perspective. And a lot of those type of people end up being like the Ku Klux Klan, the people that, don't like black people or don't like people that's not them. And they deal with them just for a certain reason. Now, the CEO of Twitch showed exactly what he is. He's one of those people. And I'm trying to tell you this because at the end of the day, it's the way that he did it, right? If you come around some brothers, right? Some black people, and then you talking highly of black people, but then you get around your color or whatever race you is, it don't even matter if you white or black, and you go to talking about them, and when you get around your crowd, it make it look like what the thing is true. Like if y'all go on YouTube, it's some kids, right? And they were pranking people, you know what I'm saying? They were going through racist neighborhoods and stuff like that. That's in these different states, these sundown towns. And what they was doing was talking to people, with a black person talking to a white one. He'll accept them talking to him like it ain't no racism. Then they'll get a white guy to come in and be like, man, what's, just to throw on a conversation. And you'll see how far they go and you'll be like, damn. So racism do exist still. Obviously, you get what I'm saying? You got YouTube playing racism itself when, you got specific goals and certain agendas. And it ain't necessarily race by color. With that, it's normally race of who you are. Because it seems like, the people that's not American on YouTube go real far. I don't know why, but it just seems like there's a lot of stuff with that. And y'all already know a lot of people have their hands mixed up in junk. So when it comes down to this, hopefully this video even playing, because y'all know how they like to play with me. I get to cut and I get to talk about some deep stuff. They just show y'all how they can control algorithms and stuff. Y'all don't think that Kai star power is what got him there? One thing about it, y'all, let's get deep real quick. And I wanted for, a couple people to get up in here so they could just see how powerful this is, because I don't even got to use a computer. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to creators like, Osmond Gold and those type of people that's already into, finding the analytics of what's going on. So Osmond Gold already broke it down. He showed that Twitch only had 3 million live viewers, period, for a whole month straight, right? If Kai Cenat himself is bringing in a whole million, how is he not the whatever y'all want to call it, how is he not the stronghold for Twitch? They want to give it to somebody like Ninja or give it to somebody like, XQC or somebody. I don't even think he said XQC. That's how crazy it is. Because he didn't say Aiden either. And let me explain that. This is how you know you're racist. You know why? Because he see XQC, Aiden Ross, fuck with black people. Do you get what I'm saying? So of course he's not gonna put them in league. Now this is one of the programs y'all gotta realize. Black people was the ones that got counted out of, and this is the reason why I'm coming from that angle. I'm Native American. I'm just telling y'all. The reason why I'm coming from that angle is just what it is. When people was getting free money, free land, just go pick up an acre and stuff, black people weren't privy to that. Around, they get paid from just from being over here. So when you start in our life, I'm telling you this, people will respect you differently when you got money. People don't respect you unless they just like you for who you is. But if you the person that got the money, you the plug, you eat, however, you can be a person with a great job. Watch how far you go. Watch how many people rather listen to you than what broke Joe down the road talking about, even if he was smart, even if he had it. He ain't got it no more. They ain't see him had it. So this is the way that they work. They work that same way because they put this colonizer mindset on everybody. So what they do is they play like they cool with you. Shake hands. What's good, D1? They shake hands with you. Make you feel like you got a business proposal so you'll stay on their platform. So you won't do the wrong. So once again, as the people, we starting to see we got the power. Even Ishowspeed, right? Of how they banned that man. He had to come back. And now y'all listen. Those is entertainment content creators. I'm over the subconscious thing. So this is a whole nother board. This is a whole nother thing to them. I don't have no boat in the race. You get what I'm saying? I don't know these guys personally. Never been around them a day in my life. But what I'm showing y'all is exactly how these people treat us. And the reason why they got to use us, they use his star power. Aiden Ross was doing great. He was around those type of people. They cut him off. The other people can't use star power. Notice that the other people can't bring new people to the platforms. Like Ninja, only people he could bring is Fortnite. That's his content. That's what he's based off of. When you got people like Kai, he's getting around these other people. You got people like Speed. They're going to different countries. You get what I'm saying? This started bringing a bigger crowd, even if people don't watch that jump. It was a joke. They said if one of them boys made an OnlyFans, it'd be way more people with subscription over there. They just to show you what they done built up. You get what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, the main point of my video of this is I told y'all they use our likeness we have built up, and then they just kick us out of it. They even do us like that on the small perspective at a job. You get what I'm saying? You'll sit there, you'll work, bust your ass, make sure you come to job, work every day, make sure everything get caught up, things that been behind weeks. You done came in the building and got it caught up, and as soon as they ready to fire somebody, your ass gotta go. Then you get what I'm saying? They showing us no loyalty. Diego, you say what? I don't know what in the world these people be talking about. But then you'll get their little Freemasons that come up and just be talking about junk, random junk. But yeah, man, it's crazy out here. What's good, Daniel? Yeah, happy Tuesday. Happy Thursday. However you want to look at it. You know what I'm saying? If y'all already know, you got to know your Greek gods, your Olympic gods, however you want to look at it. And that's the only thing Thursday stands for. So that's it, bro. So shout out to Thor. Thursday. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, man, just going back into it, because you got these people who trying to distract people when you're getting on a case. They always throw their little Freemasons to say something dumb. And that's the reason why a lot of times I don't even like looking at the chat. I just like to go, because if somebody ain't saying something that's previous towards what I got going, it ain't no point. So back to what I was saying, with these racist mugs, how they play the game. They get us to build a platform, kick us off their platform, take what they want from us, and then call it professional. Same way they do with basketball. Look at basketball. Look at how many brothers in the basketball, how it looked like slavery. But you look at the owners of these basketball corporations, now you're not going to get to be that. You could be a basketball player all day. You could get out here in the field all day. You could own a company all day. But you're not going to be the people that's controlling the big things behind the scenes. So when it even come down to stuff like that, they look at it the same way. They know Kai is the shit. They know Ishowspeed is the shit compared to what they need. You get what I'm saying? For them to bring a whole crowd of people. So even if they try to manipulate or help those numbers themselves, these people still got connections of bringing more stars and new appearances. Like, just for instance, they bringing Ray J. That's people that's from hip hop. You get what I'm saying? From the Love and Hip Hop, all that type of stuff. They bring the baddies. They done bring so-called spiritual niggas, so-called conscious community, pastors. They done bring everybody around for them to be able to have a crowd that's well-rounded with a lot of different type of people. So the way that these people get used, you said, oh, YouTube, new YouTube sucks. Yes, it does. It does, though. I ain't gonna lie to you with that one. I ain't gonna lie to you with that one. It do. Yo, YouTube, y'all need to take away that kid thing that y'all added or whatever y'all did that year, because that's when it started taking out everything. Even me, I used to have, 3K views every time I post. Now let me post a regular video, 27, and you wonder how it ain't getting out, tagging it, putting in the description that's very descriptive. All that, it don't matter, because this showing you this is how they do racism. So they're racist against Native Americans as well. Y'all thought it was a game? When these everybody is starting to realize who they is, right? Everybody's starting to wake up. It ain't like it used to be. 10 years ago, you could have ran game past people. You know, you could have just told a thing or two and they would have believed it. They'd have believed y'all actually went to space. But then when we look, we like, hold on. NASA fake this, NASA fake that. Oh, damn, they fake this too. And now you're starting to find out it's a whole bunch of lies. Even slavery, when it comes down to that. Well, where's the time for that? So it's like a whole bunch of stuff where they done manipulated the time and trying to use it on us because they could get away with it. Because a lot of people wasn't thinking like that. Now, you ain't getting away with it. Now you ain't getting away with it. You said how he died? Oh, they doing research on him. Finna see who shot him, from what angle, how. I'm talking about everything. We got people doing way better investigations than they was doing. You get what I'm saying? Because everything was paid. They were putting themselves in a way of controlling everything. If y'all don't believe it, our government is literally like the mafia. It's just like the mob. If you, hey, get along game. If you're not in this game, you're not part of us. We're doing anything to chop you down. That's exactly how they go. So if you're not going to be along with the agendas, you're only going against their code. So for this, people like me that's doing self-consciousness, of course you're going to be shadow banned. So that's showing you the whole full thing of racism. Y'all taught people Native American history from a colonizer perspective. I'm teaching Native American history from a common sense part that we all can witness even down to this day. So y'all don't like people that speak like that. Y'all really have someone that speaks more on a aggressive note or just trying to blow up or destroy things. So then later on, y'all can use that against them and say that they was a terrorist. Now that's crazy. You see a lot of these people, they be saying bizarre junk. So even with the conscious people, I done talked about the Jamal Rashard dude, all them type of people there is just y'all ways of throwing people out here. But y'all to sit there and think there's nothing wrong with these people because they not shadow banned. And this is the only person you ran across. You don't think you ran across them for a reason? You don't think there's a reason why they ain't shadow banned? You get what I'm saying? They go along with certain agendas and don't. So what they could do is play you a part of something. So even how Nature Boy was backing out stuff, look at how they did him. So at the end of the day, they just showing you the people that's trying to be native to their land or the people that's just trying to remember who they are, they're being racist against them too. So it's not only that, but Ishowspeed them at least, and Kai, at least they don't go through the shadow banning issue. You get what I'm saying? But we'll probably see that soon just because of how people reacting to what was seen on that show. So when he went over there, talked to him, seemed like everything was normal, and turned his back, went somewhere else to a mechanic shop, and went to talking about the man like, oh, I just had to put him on because he asked about it. Oh, I said that Rush Mount more and whatever that junk called, man, that shit fruit, man. We shouldn't even be caring about stuff like that. And everybody ain't supposed to be great in one thing. Like, everybody got uniqueness. It's supposed to be different levels and stuff. So I say that whole thing right there for a whole nother video. But just to say, this just show y'all how these people get to control things. How they get to spin and control narratives. So if you on Twitch right now, and you've been doing Twitch for years, and you wonder like, damn, how the fuck I ain't get in this position? I've been screaming like they told me. I did all the things. I even watched other people's shit, got the little points and stuff up, did everything. Try to do little extra little curriculums so you could get more viewers. And no, it don't work like that. It's all being monitored and censored. They only have 3 million people on the whole platform right now. 1 million of those people Kai had alone in his stream. But yet, remember, he's not important to them. He's not a Mount Rushmore. But at the same time, you wouldn't say that in his face. So, because you don't want to lose the agreement. This man, I had the chance to take kick deals for more than 100 million or some junk like that. I don't know exactly all this business, but it's just from the information that I've been grabbing, just looking at what's been going on around the case. So I'm making sure I wasn't tripping. I'm like, hold on, did he just say what? Damn, the bro just said he was cool with him. Got with his people. It was like, nah, I had to say that. Like, Oh, that's what we dealing with. We still on that type of level of racism? Come on, man. I thought y'all beyond that. Nah, y'all, come on, man. Y'all don't think that shit is still going on? Hell no, I live in Florida. I know what be going on. This shit got a town that's messed up. So it goes a long way then. That, trust me. So the mentality of the people, you can see it too. So a lot of people don't understand that. So instead of you trying to get even, instead of you just trying to be like, oh, black people, this and that, nah, it's more than that. Is they want to control people. They ain't give a damn about that. They just see how much star power that man had. Remember, we are the stars. When they see how much star power he had, they knew we could set, as long as we got him in our arms, we could always harness some type of energy. That's how they look at it. They vamps. The energy vampires. So the way that they look at it ain't the same as how you might look at it. They look at it like, yo, we gonna use this guy because we need that energy in our platform. So we'll pay him whatever to keep him here. But that's just why it goes. Even the new YouTube is horrible though. Speaking of that, it's just how the algorithms even work. You get spurts of people when you're doing live, I'm gonna say subconscious videos, right? Not conscious, because y'all know the conscious nigga is just somebody that's blind by the light. That was looking too long at the light. Let me show y'all a prime example. Real quick. Bam, okay. That hurt a little bit. Keep my eyes down. Nope. Conscious people so blind that they sun gaze way longer than they should to the point they're doing this. And when you done doing that, when you done staring in the sky, in the sun, go walk into a dark house. Let's see how bad your vision be. So that is what's going on. People is getting blind so bad by the light. When they go near the dark or to dark situations, they think it's something completely different else. Like they think it's something else going on. But nah, this is what it is, y'all. Just them showing their way, exercising their power of trying to have control amongst people without letting the people know. You the one got the power. I can't let you know that. Because then if you don't know that, you might take your power away from my platform. Kai Cenat, Ishowspeed. Why haven't y'all came together and created y'all own platform? Where it's not an algorithm, where people is posting and however that works. Y'all got enough supplies. Y'all got enough editors, got enough videographers, got enough of everybody that know how to do these things. Even got legal lawyers. When y'all have, and that's why they play with people. They'll put someone like y'all in position because they know y'all don't know what to do. And that's what I be saying. They know these kids is blind. So from the conscious perspective, these boys just trying to live life. You get what I'm saying? These boys probably believe in Jesus Christ, still was a man walking or some shit, but not understanding Jesus walking on water was the sun reflecting off the ocean. They don't get that type of stuff. They don't get that. So these is people they can run game on. So even though culture, I mean, even though Cotton said Americans have no culture, you still got to double down on that and be like, you don't either, because you got hit with the same religious culture they did. You just feel like it's differently because of your ethnicity. So that's it. But you're still the same thing. You're still the same thing. You're just going by it like you don't. So the culture that was gave to y'all is going to y'all by foreigners, by colonizers from foreign. What's the name? You got Israel, Mossad, all these type of people tie in with each other. So at the end of the day, we see this. We see them have world leader groups. They just said they finna do one with the satellite station in the air. I just showed y'all that was good, A-Rock. So man, it's just how it go, man. It's just crazy. So we just seen them. We talking about Ishowspeed got what 46K, and every time he go live, that man can just press live right now and have that. You feel what I'm saying? Just because how many people support him. So y'all can't shadow ban a person like that because it's gonna be noticeable because they already let him get too big. So how they like to do it, man? What the fuck, man? So how they like to do it? They like to play around with shit. We gonna get that right up out of here. We tired of that type of stuff. Yeah, but anyway. That would be killing me, dog, with this stuff here, man. They always throw their little Freemasons when you getting on their ass. You know what I'm saying? You'll see a random person come up and talk about nothing. Like, how did you even find my channel? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, man, we over here high conscious people, higher intelligence. How did you even find my channel? Boy, I'm not one of them woke fellas that y'all see out here that be thinking everything is this and that there and fearmonger everybody. No, man, all this shit is humans. All of the humans. The spacecrafts, and they keep trying to throw y'all off. So if y'all Google right now, is the government have UFOs, they'll say government don't have alien technology. Duh, we ain't asking that. We asking about UFO. We ain't saying a UFO is alien technology. We're saying it was made by the hands of human. So why didn't Google even throw that over them? You get what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. What's good, I am. But so that's just how these things work. So then you get a whole bunch of Freemasons as soon as you start getting on the ass. And then Freemasons dumb as hell too. Like a lot of them. You get what I'm saying? They lost as hell. You joined the whole brotherhood and fraternity just to find out the common sense and logical thing in life. Where you could have just looked at life instead of being blind and just going by what they tell you life is. So instead of you just living. Yeah, you gotta pay bills, yeah, you gotta work, but that don't mean that's all you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta think. Take a breath. Look at nature. It gives you a lot. It gives you a lot. Look at how the trees is, right? I'll give y'all an example. Look at how the trees is. They showing you why they dropping, why they bright, and all that because of you looking at the sunlight of how it affect them. So you got different environments as well. So these same plants, we got what? How many different trees right here, y'all? About 3-4 different trees above my head up here. Y'all see what I'm saying? So you just got to look at it like that. Like, nature is supposed to be in all this. The sun is 7 different cycles. But y'all don't get that because this ain't what we was taught. So we don't know that, oh, Sunday is the day for the sun. Monday is the day for the moon. Tuesday is the day for Mars. Wednesday is the day for Mercury. Thursday is the day for Jupiter. Friday is the day for Venus. Saturday is Saturn day. So we don't learn that stuff because we be so far lost. What's good, Richard? So this is just how it goes. What's good, man, come on, man. Y'all boys keep coming in with that crazy shit, man. But anyway, that's what I be talking about. Gaugency. And that's what they do. They use gay people to bring in transhumanism. So that y'all might not understand why so many trans people running around because they're trying to get you comfortable and normalize with becoming a fucking robot or transmuting yourself into a robot. So you getting plugged up like the Matrix, laying your ass down on the table or even standing up, getting a big ass helmet put on you, and you're in a whole nother world even though you're right here with us. So of course later on people could die from cardiac arrest, which is heart attacks, but from actually thinking they're experiencing these things once this helmet on your head. But what's the difference? Everybody got one anyway. It's called mind control. How many people you know lost in religion, politics, education system, and all that still believe that these things ain't fail us, still believe that these things is on our side? Come on, man. Come on, man. The education system was teaching you just how to read their religion just so they could teach you how to build followers. That's it. That was a perfect plan. Let me give these people a master that's not here for them to follow behind, and I play the role of that master. Ha 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 ha. Got him. Got him. And that's the way that they do this shit, man. So either way, they'll even go to the point, look, they in the count. They saying the same thing. Like, how's y'all saying the same thing, bro? And we get attacked by Masons online and shit. Y'all need to go share y'all other Mason homework. I'm gonna pull y'all ass up and cook y'all ass. Dead serious. So tired of y'all playing. Y'all motherfuckers something else. Yeah, y'all tripping. I'm gonna make somebody a damn mod too. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna get some mods on y'all ass. Kick these dumbass niggas out soon as they get ready. Yeah, soon as y'all try some shit. No, it ain't no chill shit. But anyways, man, listen, y'all boys gotta stop goofing around so much. Cause that's what's wrong with y'all now, you goofy ass Americans, bro. Y'all lost it in the shit. Y'all done let these motherfuckers ruin whole life. Whole life is fucking devoured. You got people that done died thinking that the man was coming from a sky that was gonna come save them in 100 years. Think about the people that died 100 years ago that believed in the same religion. And they're like, damn, it still ain't getting worse enough for God to come back. No, nigga. Jesus never left you or forsaken you. He was there the whole time, chilling up there. Hold on, let me show you. Let me show you Jesus real quick. Let me show you his thorns off of it. Let me show y'all Jesus real quick. Show y'all Jesus on camera. First man on YouTube to show Jesus. That's Jesus. See him? Hurt your eyes to stare at them thorns. You see that? Got me over here squinting like a mug. You hear me? All right, come out of the darkness and think you're going to walk into that light if you want to. You're going to be blind as hell. So that's another thing. People coming out of darkness, coming out of an area of already being lost and thinking that they found their way due to they found a little bit of light. So then they found a little bit of light, the little bit of light information, went to gathering that information and got two-step in. So this is what you call a Christian that done been a Christian before, left out and became a Christian now, but they're a Muslim or they're a Hebrew Israelite. So they thinking they got closer to God, but yet they got further away from God and closer to man and even forgot themselves more. So we have a whole book that's made in India that's talking about America, not 1%. Not 1% of your Bible is American, except the writing in it. That's it. And that's not even American. It got translated in the 1700s after colonization. And it didn't even end. You know, the whole colonization lasted years because they couldn't just take over like that. They had to put out sicknesses, diseases, stuff like that. Like what they doing now to us. Same way. It don't matter what color you is. They ain't racist when it comes to that. Y'all notice that? They're only racist to the people that don't have the ideology as them. So I don't know what happened behind closed doors. Maybe Speed and maybe Kai don't agree with them with certain things. Maybe they signed one contract and went and signed some other ones. Maybe they wanted them to do some other stuff. Maybe they wanted them to bring other people on the stream that they wanted them to bring for them to push that agenda. But nah, that's what's going on, y'all. Y'all got to know how to look between the lines. Look at how Kai was looking at him. He felt the energy from that guy that everything he was saying was fake. You get what I'm saying? And that's just somebody like me just going through it. I ain't got time to sit there and watch the whole thing. I got to work. I got kids. I got all that type of shit that's going on. But at the end of the day, they just tell y'all how you could really just see this simple shit and how they like to play with people. Just like how they send all them damn masons over there. They ain't make no sense. How you saying 7 people and all 7 of them came and said some zesty shit? Like, that's what I'm talking about. I just told y'all they pushing that transhumanism. They pushing that zesty shit so somebody be happy about it. That's one thing I don't like about Ishowspeed or Kai. Or Kai. That's the biggest thing I don't like about them is the reason why I don't even push them on my channel. It's because of that. It's literally because of that. Because you know why? Where you think something is cool, now other kids with the mimic it, and guess what? Now they're doing it. Blind leading the blind. I didn't say they wasn't blind. I'm just telling y'all what they go through, bro. That's it. That's it. And that's just how I go, man. We just got to deal with shit like that all day. And deal with a whole bunch of sick perverts. That's the reason why there's so much of phallic religion going on. Y'all ain't know that? A whole phallic religion. Y'all in some man's fantasy going on. And some y'all ain't on it. I thought that was a lot of them was men. Go look at it. Like, go look at a lot of these people, these so-called higher power individuals was dating or was married to. Go look at it. Y'all gonna be like, damn. That's what I'm saying. Y'all gonna be like, whoa, what is going on here? Nah, I don't know. I ain't going for that because they just did that again. All y'all gonna do is just keep coming in. It's crazy how I get a whole bunch of Freemasons, but I don't get no actual real viewers. I can even see if I had 1,000 people and fucking 4 of them was real viewers. Like, god damn. How I get fucking Freemasons back to back, back to back, back to back. Like, come on, everybody that talked about this, I ain't seen none of the comments that I see on my shit that I seen anybody talk about the same thing. Nobody got the treatment I got. That's crazy. That is crazy. That's crazy. We talking about these motherfuckers wanna come up, pull up, talking about some other shit, man. Fuck all that, bro. You visualize about a man like that. That shit's sickening, man. That shit ain't cool. Your mama should whoop your motherfucking ass, man. Y'all niggas be tripping, man. Get y'all ass back on board. Get y'all ass right. Get your damn brain together. That's what's going on right now, man. See what I'm saying? That's why I knew not to fall for it. It's the same damn Masons. Like, come on, man. God damn, this shit here is aggravating. But either way, man, you know why? The rest of the world don't give a fuck what smart and educated niggas talking about until they fucking out the way. Y'all see how they do Young Pharaoh now? They play all Young Pharaoh videos and every day. I'm listing them, resharing, reposting. But when the nigga was here trying to tell you motherfuckers, y'all ain't want to listen. Y'all ain't want to listen at all. Now the motherfucker gone or don't want to do YouTube or whatever no more. Now y'all talking about we need the old Pharaoh back. We need it. How y'all want the old Pharaoh and y'all was complaining about him? Yeah, that's what we see in the world, man. Bro, you know what? Y'all boys got it today. Y'all Masons got it. Damn, boy. Speed, bro. Speed and Kai. This is what happens when somebody name to y'all. I see why people can't do it. I see why people don't attach their name to y'all. This is crazy. I got to report all these motherfuckers. This shit bad. You got men thinking about other men this bad in the world. Shit is fucking horrible. Think I want to hear that shit from y'all? I don't care. Even if you one of those, bro, and you think that about me, don't tell me that. I don't need to know that. I don't need to know what you think about me in that way, because I don't go that damn way. So I don't need to know what you think about. That's what's wrong with y'all. See, I knew when I put in goddamn Speed and Kai, them damn motherfuckers gonna try to use that to come in anyway. And that's what I'm telling you, Kai sitting there with damn makeup and all this shit on, doing these zesty ass videos, and then now you don't even realize you done created a zesty coat. You want to be done created a zesty coat, bro. And I knew I was gonna have to go in on these boys. Look what's going on, man. This shit's sad. And y'all don't realize what y'all did because y'all young. And that's why I keep saying the blind leading the blind. I'm not telling you that you're a blind individual like that. I'm saying you're a blind leader. So you shouldn't be leading things. And by you getting put in the position to lead, you don't realize it because you wasn't in predicaments where you didn't lead. So you don't know how to ride out being a leader. Yeah, you can be calm and cool, collected, as in playing. But look at the shit that was outputting. Look at the shit that's affecting the world. How people is thinking now. Look at how many men said that shit, bro. That's weird, man. That's weird, man. Man, we got some jitty boys out here fucked up in here, man. Like, damn, this shit crazy. Going to switch channels. And that's crazy how one get 12 channels. Like, god damn, bro. Calm your ass down. Ain't nobody studying you. We still got the message out. We still talked about how y'all racist and don't want people to blow up on YouTube or Twitch. How y'all play with algorithms. How y'all use the people that y'all see is winning for y'all show. Even bringing on a third of your whole entire brand. Twitch got 3 million. That man had 1.1 million in the stream. So we see the power we got. We see how y'all got to play. And we see how y'all got to control narratives. If y'all can't control the narrative, then y'all kind of hate on it. So y'all didn't expect the likeness or him to actually gain power. But instead of y'all telling him he got power, y'all don't want to do that because now one of these guys, even though I just said all that shit about him, they could actually go create their own platform. They could actually go do their own stuff. And they ain't got to worry about dealing with this stuff. And then you'll have people that actually follow over there because they already friends with celebrities. They already friends with basketball players and all this that does. So at the end of the day, you can't stop them. You won't be able to stop them. But it's messed up that I have to bring it in because like at the end of the day, it's like I'm never going to be around one of them. But if I could talk to him, what would I tell him? And would I tell him, hey, this is how I feel about you, dog. I feel you led people down the course with some shit that's slightly. It's not something you do all the time. Not Kai's situation. Speed shit is a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? But Speed be overdoing whatever the fuck he be doing. And that's what I'm saying, y'all. They got y'all kids coming in here and thinking y'all wrong. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how to play ball, all that shit, though. So at the end of the day, it don't even matter. I can fight, too. I don't know if you asking about that. I can fight like a motherfucker, too. Because I can take a lick. I don't mind taking a lick. Bam, hit, bam, 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 rock your shit back. However the fuck it goes, man. We just keep it going. That's part of life, bro. I grew up in the 90s. I ain't no young shit. So all we had was fighting back then. This gun pulling and all that, that's because these jits don't mind going to jail because they don't mind being locked up with a whole bunch of men. I care about stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be locked up with a man my whole damn life. So these people don't got the right understanding. We got the Ishowspeed shit going on, man. Yeah, I will. I wouldn't say I'm a boxer right now because my fat ass might be tired after the second round. But I put bread like this. They could last past the first round. They'll do good. Without getting knocked out, they'll do great. I got the bench right here and all that shit. I'll be doing that on my other channel, like working out and all that. But man, listen, check this out. We got to talk about these fuck ass people that keep coming through here. I hope you ain't one of them. Oh, here we go. Bro, y'all leave me alone, bro. Like, damn, bro. Y'all got it, bro. Sniper, this is what I'm going through, bro. This is what I've been going through. Like, go through these messages, man. They letting Freemasons come in and say the weirdest shit to me, bro. Like, God damn it, if y'all ain't Freemasons, y'all some kids playing. Y'all stop fucking playing, because that's how they play. You're making me sound like I'm crazy. That's how they play. So they don't be doing that to individuals that they be having. I have to keep removing shit. And it's so bad, dog. It's so bad, dog. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Bro, they coming in distracting, bro. I'm over here talking about Kai, Aiden, and Speed should start their own platform, and how they also, all three of them, was with the gay push shit, which is why you see these gay ass kids, coming in here saying gay shit, because that's what they gotta be. They gotta be kids at this point playing. If you're a grown man and you play like that, that's even extra weird. So, anyways, at the end of the day, that's what they got going. And that's why I don't fuck with them. You get what I'm saying? That's why I ain't never be like, man, shout out to them boys. No, you can't, because yeah, you see what they doing. You proud of them being who they is to be able to get in the position they in and stuff. But at the same time, when people get in these positions, they destroy shit. That's like being a rapper. You ever seen a rapper from the hood, you always wanted to make it? Now when they get to making it, you be like, bro, what about all that shit you said you gonna stop talking about the killing? You gonna start talking about the dope using and all this shit. Why is you using it and making people be cool with it? Because they use you for your likeness. So if I say with my little low sub count, if I say do something, somebody might not do it. But when they have the influence, or AKA being idolized, they can say whatever and the person gonna go do it. And that's just how the way it goes. So that's just what it is, man. Bro, this shit shot out, man. I don't get how they just sent all the little fruit jets to me. God damn, get y'all raiding rainbow asses on. That shit crazy, man. I can't even believe these damn people playing like this. They just fucked up. But anyways, man, I don't even want to do the video no more. Y'all got it. Y'all won today. Y'all got it today. That y'all boys fruit, man. Share the video with y'all fruit ass at least. God damn. I'm out of here, y'all. These kids and these Masons today tripping. That's all I can say it is, y'all. They got it. Nah, bro, I'm finna leave this motherfucker. You hear me? This shit too weird. Think about it, bro. I got a whole community, and right now I just did basically a random live, and this is what you get through it when you put in certain names, cause they know what you about to attack. Let it be somebody else talk about Ishowspeed or Kai or any one of them niggas. That bitch should have a fucking 1,000 people just in there waiting. But yet I get fucking 4 people, and they weird as fuck. They even threw you in the weirdness. So it'd be scary. It'd be like, that's why a lot of content creators, they don't even read their comments. They just be looking. They just be like, that's why. Because shit, you gonna see some of the weirdest stuff you ever see. How is it that many of y'all in here? How is it so many of y'all in here and YouTube saying we got one person watching? See, YouTube, you keep telling on yourself, trying to do shit to me, trying to provoke me to get angry, and y'all motherfuckers just showed y'all card. Y'all do it every time. How is it that many motherfuckers responding and writing and chattering, and it says there's only one person alive? Exactly. And then the sad part about it is they showing you how they playing with numbers. Because if you talking to me and that other person talking to me too, how is y'all both only one motherfucker or both zero? It don't make no sense. So obviously I'm the shit. That's why they got to do this to me. I told y'all that. They got to mess with me because I keep whooping their ass. Every lifetime I come back, I whoop these Freemasons' ass. They wasn't called that then, but I whoop their ass every time I come back. Because you already know, it's a subconscious programming over here, dog. Yeah. Bump y'all conscious programming where y'all trying to program somebody consciously. Nah, it's subconscious. My shit coming back. Soon as I understand what got the program going on, bam, everything snap back in reality, which is what the rest of us could do too. But we just like to be lost in la la land and be drowning in shit like that and deep dreams. But either way, that's what I'm talking about, bro. I done broke down the whole thing of what days of the week mean. The whole timing thing with the 12 candles of light, 12 Hebrew Israelite tribes. All that shit don't mean nothing but time, bro. All it was talking about time. So man believes that they could control time, they could control man, which they know it. Even time got something to do with your growth. Time got something to do with the plant evolution stages throughout life. So we have these things where these people do that I can control you on a day. You're going to work today. You're going to go to school at this time. You're going to work 8 hours. That's why everything had a set in time. 8 hours is a third of the day. 8 hours is 3 of the signs. You get what I'm saying? It get deep. It's 3 of the signs jumping into the 4th one. So every time we look at 2 hours, 2 hours is 1 sign. 2 more hours, that's 2 signs. Two more hours are 3. So they do it by 4 signs. So they do it like a seasonal transition. And the way that they play people time out, you only got 24. So when you splitting that 24 into 3, you seeing how these 8 hours of the day, or why this is something that's naturally mandatory. Just like you got 12-hour shifts. The reason why they're trying to give you that half cut, half of the day. So they even tell you only need 8 hours of sleep, which is not true. That ain't got nothing to do with it. So you see how they chop that in threes? Notice what else they chop up in threes. They chop up your food, your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They do everything in threes to make it mean something or come into existence. So they are the walking thing of make-believe. So they can make you believe it as long as they get your participation in it. So if they get others to participate and be like, oh, I am sick from COVID. Look, I'm dying from this. You might believe it. If they ain't have nobody to say that or have nobody up there to make it seem like they knew what they talking about, you wouldn't believe it. So they had to make you believe it. Because they knew it was fake, knew it was a lie, knew it was false, but they brung it to make it real. Same thing they did with HIV virus. Same thing they did with a lot of these things. Notice, how do new viruses keep getting created? If we live in a better world, how do more viruses keep getting created? How do more sicknesses get created? Shouldn't they be dying off because we're figuring out so many cures? What's the point of us paying all this money for Medicare and getting medicines created, and at the same time we can't fix the problems that we already had? So you telling me we went from in the 90s having to worry about chicken pox and the flu to now we got to worry about chicken pox, the flu, the bird flu, the swine, this, that. Like, what the hell going on here? Like, what the fuck, bro? So this is what we got going on nowadays. And then we got this shit here going on, man. This shit here crazy, dog. I can't even believe this. I can't even believe this here. This is crazy. But anyways, man, I'm out, y'all. That's all I was wanting to talk about. I'll come back live later on tonight. Let these little weirdos going on with whatever they got going on, bro. This shit is weird, bro. I ain't never know it was just many weird individuals. If y'all feel like that about me, blow me up, goddammit. Share my videos on every goddamn platform in the world. That's how y'all feel. All energy, good energy, fucking with me. Go ahead and do it. Agents, man.